Assalamualaikum and greetings. We are from Group C and we are going to do a presentation for our report writing possessive report. Before we proceed to the presentation, allow me to introduce all the group member in Group C. The first group member is Muhammad Amir bin Muhammad Fauzi, which is the leader. Second, Siti Nadia binti Muhammad Isham. Third, myself, Muhammad Nazmi bin Yaakob. And the last but not least, Abdul Fattah bin Zaid Arafat. Without further ado, we will begin the presentation with background. Inasi Straight Wind is one of the accommodation halls in UUM. There are 4 student residential blocks of Inasi Straight Wind, which are Block 3A, 3B, 3C and 3D. Inasi Straight Wind is designed to accommodate both local and international graduate and postgraduate students. Inasi Straight Wind is built on the apartment idea, which has been intended to accommodate students. Inasi Straight Wind has students from all backgrounds, ethnicity, cultures, semester, and family income level. Approximately, there are 400 students, including foreign students, who are currently staying at the residential hall. Inasi Straight Wind prioritizes the level of activeness and physical health among the students who stay at the residential hall. Thus, the residential hall has provided sport facilities such as futsal and basketball court. Next, Inasi Straight Wind provided facilities like cafeteria inside the residential hall to ensure student accessibility to food and beverages so that the students of the residential hall can study more effectively when they are well fed. Not only that, Inasi Straight Wind also provides water conditioner that can supply hot and cold water for student use to each block of the residential hall. Inasi Straight Winds also provide a student lounge that is located near UUM Pastor Center and Dewan Semarak Budi. The student lounge of Inasi Straight Wind is a welcoming space for students to concentrate, study, and relax in between class sessions. The student lounge is only equipped with 3 tables and air conditioner. The student lounge is also utilized for event, gathering, and club meeting, making it social environment in addition to a study space. Students can meet up with classmates in the lounge to talk about their assignment. Next is purpose. The management of Inasi Straight Wind only provide basic equipment like chairs and table in the lounge and other helpful things for students such as computers, printer, scanner that can be used by students for educational purposes are not included. Plus, some of the students who stay at the Inasi Straight Wind comes from underprivileged family. They cannot afford to own a personal laptop for educational purposes due to the high price of that device. Therefore, the purpose of this report is to propose to the principal of Province Residential Hall, Dr. Asma binti Mat, about the idea of providing computers at the residential student lounge for students that do not have a personal laptop. Scope of this proposal. This proposal will cover the current condition of Inasi Straight Wind students as well as the need for provided computers in the student hall. This proposal will also outline the problem and experience that the students have. The solution and benefit of providing computers at Inasi Straight Wind student lounge as well as the implementation step will be discussed and highlighted in this proposal. Next is methodology. The group have conducted an interview with Ahmad Nasharuddin bin Saidi, committee member of Straight Wind Residential Hall. The main goal of this interview is to see if our solution can be fully implemented so that the Straight Wind Residential Hall student may benefit from it. In addition, team members will ask some related questions in order to get further information. The interview comprises of 10 questions and takes 1 hour to complete. The conversation starts with a brief history of Straight Wind Residential Hall. Next, the team selected 35 students at random from all Straight Wind Residential Hall students to complete the Google Form questionnaire. There were 12 questions on the Google Form. The surveys were gathered and will be analyzed by the team. The goal of the survey is to obtain feedback and ideas on whether or not a computer should be available in the student lounge. After that, website review has enabled us to acquiring further information, such as the background of the Inasis Threadwind management team. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
Thank you to Nazmi. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Siti Nadia binti Muhammad Isham. My metric number is 271288. I will present about the problem and need of action. Currently, one of the Inasis Threadwind accommodations student lounge is only equipped with 3 tables and air conditioning and is lack amenities such as computer. If computer are offered, this may benefit for B40 who may find it difficult to get their own laptop since not all students come from well-to-do household. These students may benefit from free computer service to aid their academic activities. If students have difficulty completing their tasks, it may create stress in terms of mental and emotional student, affecting their grades and performance. This facility can exist this less able student not feel left out and can continue to concentrate on studying. Student lounge important because they enhance mental health and overall well-being, both of which has a significant influence on student success. From our survey, we can see that among the respondents of our survey, which is 35 respondents, 26 respondents are from B40, while 9 respondents not from B40. We can conclude that more than half of our respondents are students who stay in the Inasis Threadwind are from B40 category. We'll also make survey about students have their own laptop. 30 over 35 respondents that said that they do not have laptop. Almost half of students that stay at Inasis Threadwind do not have laptop, and action should be taken to help to facilitate their learning affair. And we'll also make survey about their family income per month. Percentage of family income per month, we can see that about 11 students respond over 35 respondents that their family income is below 1,000 per month, while 6 respondents respond that their family income is above 4,000 per month. Can be concluded that some students have concentrated in terms of money because their family income below 1,000 is a quite inchangeable for them to get their own laptop. That's all. For need of action, you can see from our graph, it shows feedback from student if computer provide at student lounge Threadwind. From our survey, based on graph, it shows the feedback if need computer facility in student lounge Threadwind. Half of the respondents really agree if computer were provided in the Threadwind student lounge. 9 people agree and 26 people strongly agree from 35 respondents if we providing computer facilities at Inasis Threadwind to facilitate students who are less able to complete their assignment by using their own laptop. These facilities is not only focused on B40 students but also for all students who may have problems such as broken laptop and so on. With the availability of free computer facilities can provide benefit to all students regardless of class.
Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. My name is Abdul Fattah bin Zaid Arafat, matrix number 276915. Okay, for my part is talk about material. So all the material supply from the Megatron Sendirian Berhad. The first one is Dell S-Series monitor. The function is like a computer monitor is an output device that display information in pictorial or text form. The second one is Optiplex 5090 tower. Okay, this is about CPU is considered as the brain of the computer. The next one, HP 150 wireless mouse. A computer mouse is hardware input device that's control the cursor in a GUI and can move and select the text, icon, files and folder. Alright, last but not least about the keyboard. Okay, the name is Logitech keyboard wire USB azerty black. Okay, a keyboard's primary function is to act as an input device. Using a keyboard, a person can type a document, use keystroke shortcuts, and access menus, play games, and perform a variety of the other tasks. Next is limitation. The first one is about cost. The cost will be focused on the management of University Utara Malaysia UUM only, as the Tradewin Residence Hall does not have any provision for computer installation and upgrading. Furthermore, cost for installation and improvement include not only computer tools and assets, but manpower and follow-up maintenance and more. The second one is procedure. The procedure of installing and upgrading a computer is not something that's is easy, but can be tried. There are many processes that needs to be gone through to get approval, such as the start of a study or survey through observation of how important it is or the need for the computer in the Tradewin Resident Hall, following by making a paperwork and then presenting to top management. Finally, the management will make arrangements with the Treasure Department of University Utara Malaysia for the final word. The student computer installation and upgrading project in the Tradewin Residence Hall student launch are expected to start on 15 August 2022, where the computer installation and upgrading will be nice and up to standard for the student and make it easier for them to do their academic assignment. By doing this project, students will be able to do their work comfortably and do not have to worry about the financial situation and time, because the existence of this project will save time and money for the student indirectly.
Next, implementation step. Personnel in charge. Dr. Asma binti Mat, Principal of Province Residential Hall, and Nur Hafiza Abdul Hadi, Assistant Manager of University Tradewin, is in charge of conduct research to gather the information and statistics needed to write a report. Ahmad Nasharuddin bin Saidi, Committee Member of Tradewin Residential Hall, is in charge of submit a report applying for 5 computers to be installed in the Inasis Tradewin student launch. Mr. Dinesh, Director of Megatron Sdn Bhd, is in charge of examining the information in the report that has been received and look for staff to install 5 computers in the Tradewin Residential Hall student launch when the application has been approved. The staff of Megatron Sdn Bhd is in charge of taking care of the installation of 5 computers in Inasis Tradewin student launch. Next is work schedule. On 20 May, group members have conducted a meeting with the committee member of Tradewin Residential Hall. On 31 May, the group proposed the proposal on providing computers for student use in Tradewin Residential Hall student launch. On 6 June, Tradewin Residential Hall Committee conduct a meeting with the Inasis Tradewin Management Unit. On 12 June, the Tradewin Residential Hall Committee conduct research. On 24 June, the Tradewin Residential Hall Committee will develop some recommendation. On 26 June, the Tradewin Residential Hall Committee provide the required information to the Tredwin Residential Hall Student Affairs Department. On 30 June, Tredwin Residential Hall Student Affairs Department prepares a comprehensive report. On 2 July, Tredwin Residential Hall Student Affairs Department submit the report to the Megatron Sdn Bhd. On 6 July, the Director of Megatron Sdn Bhd investigate the request. On 15 July, Mr. Dinesh tells his staff to install 5 computers in the Tredwin Residential Hall Student Lounge. On 28 July, staff of Megatron Sdn Bhd begins to work on the installation project. On 3 August, the installation process is complete. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Thank you to Nazmi. Now back to me. I will explain about the benefit what student may have if computer facilities apply at student lounge Tredwin. The first one will offering a pleasant environment. With the addition of a computer to the student lounge, it will be simpler for students to study and to complete their assignment within the allocated time frame. This resource may bring many advantages to students in difficult straits, particularly B40 students who are less able to afford their computers. If computers are provided, safety measures and student lunch comfort will be enhanced, allowing students to focus more on completing their assignment peacefully and comfortably without interference from third parties. Students are not permitted to make noise in the student lounge and must always be in a calm state. And the second benefit is to save on expenditure. For less able students, purchasing a laptop may be difficult even though it is a priority. For some students, the money they have is better utilized to meet the cost of their daily needs. Before this, individuals may face a trouble and shame if they must borrow a laptop from their friends to finish the assignment promptly. This service also helps students minimize their stress by eliminating the need of think about how to finish assignment or find reference resource. It also serves the time by eliminating the need to travel to the library to get reference material. Hence, students may now obtain material much more quickly. They may instantly search the full of manuscript by putting a key term after finding the resource rather than needing to seek in a book's index. And the last one is to make studying easier. Now that we live in the era of contemporary technology, when practically everything is a high tech, computer technologies have development and improve. The computer technology business is quickly increasing and changing this day. Those who adapt fairly rapidly to the change. The purpose of computer technology is to make people live simpler and to enhance their quality of life, particularly for students. Students benefit from modern computer tools that make learning simpler and more enjoyable. Student study habits have changed considerably as a technology has advanced. It has influenced how courses are taught, how students learn theories, and how material is presented. The day of laboring over book at the library and making notes on paper are long gone. Technology is in there to make people live simple. It serves as a portal for a student to learn. As a result, the use of technology in education is intended to improve student learning while also making the university atmosphere a place where students want to be seen in make the learning experience enjoyable. Technology has become more crucial to our society as we enter the 21st century.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Amir bin Muhammad Fauzi. My matric number is 270709. So for today, my part, I will explain about the conclusion and the photo for this report. Okay. For the conclusion, the action of providing computer at student launch of Tredwin Residential Hall is recommended to make sure the students that do not have personal laptop can use the computer provided. It is also recommend to install 5 computers to make sure students can have proper learning equipment, either they want to complete their assignment or anything else that related to their study. Okay, the benefit from the computer that has been provided at student launch of Tredwin Residential Hall can be beneficial not just to Tredwin students, but also will be benefit for the other UEM student who does not have a laptop. For students, they can use the student launch that has provide computer to study effectively, complete their assignment or anything else that related to their study. Students that cannot afford to buy a laptop can save their money, and they also can prioritize their daily needs. For the environment, students can focus more on completing their assignment with comfortably when they are using computer that provide at student launch of Tredwin Residential Hall. For immediate action is to propose the Tredwin Residential Hall management to provide computer at the student launch as soon as possible. This is because Tredwin Residential Hall management is the one who is responsible to help the students that stay there. The JKPS will then provide supporting statistics and information to aid in the implementation process. Okay, for the next part is photo for the report. The first photo, that is photo 1, shows one of the group member, that is Muhammad Amir, was interviewed with one of the committee member of Tredwin Residential Hall, that is Mr. Ahmad Nasharuddin bin Saidi, to get information that we need. For photo 2, show the current condition of Tredwin Residential Hall, student launch that has been taken by one of the group members, that is Muhammad Nazmi. Then for photo 3, show the expected result of installation computer at student launch Tredwin. Okay, lastly, the next photo shows the materials that is needed to install computer at the student launch, that are monitor, desktop computer, mouse, headphone, computer table, computer chair, socket 13A, and electric cables. Okay, that's all from our presentation. Thank you for listening.